Ladies and gentlemen, on the occasion of the Lunar New Year 2022, we'd like to send you and your family our best wishes and happy, prosperous and successful New Year. And here we come into TTV News with some last events in our province. And now we come into details. Recently, Mr. Nguyễn Thanh Ngọc, Deputy Secretary of the Provincial Party Committee, Chairman of Provincial People's Committee, has visited and sent best wishes for the Tết holidays to officials and soldiers at the border guard station in Bến Cầu District and Trảng Bàng Town on the occasion of the Lunar New Year of the Tiger 2022. The chairman of the Provincial People's Committee visited and presented gifts to Long Phước Border Guard Station, the border guard station of Mộc Bài International Border Gate, and Phước Chỉ Border Guard Station. At the visiting units, the chairman of the Provincial People's Committee, Nguyễn Thanh Ngọc, listened to the commanders of the units reporting on the situation of the border management and protection, preventing illegal border crossing, as well as prevention and control of COVID-19 pandemic, and taking care for the guards and soldiers on the occasion of the nation's traditional Tết holidays. And also on the occasion of the Lunar New Year, the Year of Tiger 2022, Mr. Nguyễn Thanh Ngọc wished the border guard officers and soldiers and their families a good health and a peaceful and happy spring. The chairman of the Provincial People's Committee emphasized that what is the beneficial to the parties, the state and the people, and they should try to do well. The party committee and the command of the border guard must always pay attention to the lives of officers and soldiers.
In order to ensure the safety for students returning to school, the Department of Education and Training organized inspection teams to check epidemic prevention before and after welcoming students back to school. Through the inspection, the schools performed well the work of general cleaning of classrooms, disinfecting fully prepared facilities, medical equipment, developing teaching plans, ensuring ready conditions for welcoming students and pupils. In particular, schools have actively deployed guiding documents on epidemic prevention and control to all officials, employees, students, and students' parents through means of communication such as email, Zalo group, Facebook, etc. On the first day of school, the lower secondary school had nearly 35,000 students participating in person, more than 10,000 students participating in online learning, and the number of absentees was more than 2,500. For high schools, the number of students participating in direct study is nearly 19,000. The number of students studying online is 626, and the number of students absent is nearly 1,500. In the coming time, the whole education sector will continue to do well in teaching and preventing the COVID-19 pandemic. Continue to promote propaganda so that parents can confidently send their children to school.
And at the units in Hoa Thanh town in the morning of the first working day of February the 7th, the people come for administration work at the department to receive and return results of administrative procedures in Hoa Thanh town, mainly procedures for tax collection, land registration, civil status justice, etc. On the working time, the counters in the Department of Receiving and Returning Results of Administrative Procedures of the towns are staffed, received and returned nearly 60 sets of administrative documents to all kinds of peoples, and on case of transaction are enthusiastically guided by the staff and quickly resolved according to regulations, creating an exciting working atmosphere of the first day of the Lunar New Year. Also on February the 7th, the students from grade 7 to 12 from junior high school to high school, the Center for Vocational Education, Continuing Education in Hoa Thanh town also entered the class directly and first back to school to study face by face. Teachers and students from all schools hope that in the new year they will achieve more high academic results.
Improving the quality and promoting the role of party organizations, authorities, social political organizations in building new countryside, improve and raise the quality of public administrative services, ensuring and enhancing the people's access to the law. This is the task to focus on when implementing the National Target Program on building new style rural areas in 2022. Regarding the improvement and enhancement of the quality of public administrative services, continue to maintain the effective implementation of the electronic one-stop shop mechanism At the Provincial Public Administration Center, 9 districts, town, city, and 94 communes, wards, and townships to facilitate people and businesses to conduct and handle administrative procedures. In addition, it's necessary to strengthen legal education and dissemination for people on the radio system of communes, wards, and townships.
And ladies and gentlemen, the survey for travel trending among Vietnamese shows that as many as 76% of respondents have planning to travel for leisure within the country, far higher than the 38% planning overseas trips. The COVID-19 pandemic has had a significant impact on all aspects of travel, with health, safety dominance in all considerations, from destination to means of transport. It's a particular consequence of the pandemic that people are rediscovering their interior surroundings, giving rise to the growing trend of staycation vacations in their own city or provinces. Around a third of the respondents have said they would be planning and booking or having a staycation. 30% would also visit local attractions. Since the pandemic, Vietnamese travelers have had to call off travel plans and had to find alternative outlets for their wanderlust. Accordingly, there has been a spike in the online travel as Vietnamese travelers view more travel-related photos and videos, filling out their bucket list. More than half, for about 53% of respondents, watched YouTube travel videos, and 40% took to travel sites on social media as an alternative, and as many as about 38% took a video tour online. And ladies and gentlemen, thus the Lunar New Year holiday 2022 has also ended. And today, the February of the 7th, the car civil servant, public employees, and employees at all agencies and units in the year and non-state-run enterprises in the province had officially returned to work as usual. Right at 7:30 a.m. at the Provincial Public Administration Service Center, on the reception, counters were in place to work and ready to serve for the needs of the people and businesses to handle administrative procedures. Today I come to carry out the procedures for reissuance of a citizen's identity card. I see everyone working very seriously and urgently. My case was solved very quickly, and most people here also wear face masks and have sanitizers. This year, the number of people coming to the center on the first day of the Lunar New Year to work after the Tet holiday was recorded at a stable level without a sudden increase, because many people have become accustomed to handling administrative procedures online through public portal services, etc., and there is no pressure on the first working day of the new year. However, the officials and civil servants here are still fully present on time and focused on showing the work. As for the People's Committee of Thai Binh Commune of Hoa Thanh District, in the morning of the first working day after the Tet holiday, 100% of the unit's officers and employees were present working as usual. All of them raised their sense of responsibility and did not record many cases of suspended Tet holidays. The commune's clerks and civil servants are still on duty, not leaving their working positions, and ready to support and serve for the needs of the people. At the office of social political organizations of the commune, the working atmosphere after the Tet holidays is also very urgent and effectively and seriously. Most of the office, the working position is empty, especially in the area of commune police. Many people have also taken advantage of coming early to do the procedures for issuing personal identification numbers for the children and ready for the next round of vaccination against COVID-19 pandemic. And therefore, the police officers and soldiers here have to work at a full capacity and not letting the people wait for a long time. In general, after the Tet holiday, most of the core civil servants and public employees and workers in the province returned to work on time, effectively and quickly started working. The work of ensuring safety to prevent and control the COVID-19 pandemic is always under control and pay attention to. And ladies and gentlemen, that's all for the TTV News today. Thank you for joining us and see you next time.